So we kind of take a review of this BCP continuity planning process. We start off, of course, with the actual project planning. We're creating the scope. Remember the things that we looked in the planning, of course, were the highest priorities of what we wanted to make sure was most important to the business. And what we then did from there is did the risk assessment, right? It's number 2. We did that assessment. There we're looking for those vulnerabilities. We're going to do maybe the business impact analysis, those types of studies that we're going to use, because that's going to, and actually you can see it down here, right? Step 3 is when we start looking at the risk assessment and analysis, we use that information, as you can see, to perform that business impact analysis, because I want to know what it's going to mean to my company if some of these things are lost. From there, I now need a strategy, the business continuity strategy, that we're going to develop that strategy. And what that does is in that strategy, we might have a strategy that has risk countermeasures, implementations. Okay, so, I made mention that we might have a generator that we might use as a control to lower the chance of risks, or we might have a hot site that's ready to go, or a parallel site that's already got equipment there and staff and people. Either way, it's a part here, just kind of combining them together, step 5, of the business continuity plan's development. Obviously, these solutions aren't going to fix everything that we may need. It just, again, depends on what type of risks and vulnerabilities we found, and we put that together. The next step, and we haven't got to talk about that just yet, is we need to let people know, right? We've got to educate people about this plan. They need to know what is their tasks should we implement this plan. What are their responsibilities? And that's important stuff. It's kind of one of these things. It's like playing sports. You've got a coach that's got a game plan, and he doesn't express it to you or tell you what that game plan is, and says, now go line up on the field. You're kind of like at a loss. You're like, well, what do? We need to have a plan, and that's kind of what this is. So the training is the training about the plan. Now, as a good coach in sports, right, I'm not just going to give you the plan and then say, now let's go do the play. We have to test it, right? Let's call that our sports practice. We've got to get good at it. Not only that, but if we don't practice it, we don't know the question, right? Will it work? We'll talk about that testing in a little bit. Once we've gone through there and we assume that it's successful, then the next step, of course, is that we're going to monitor that plan, maintain it, update it, especially if we have new people, if we have new personnel. So now I have somebody new to train about their role in the BCP, new equipment, new processes, new business model. If any of those things happen, then guess what we're doing? We're coming back here and starting over the new plan to make those changes and those updates.